Hi beautifuls, welcome back to YILDIZ Readings 5D. For those of you that don't know, I'm a psychic medium, twin flame coach. I cover astrology, moon energy and personal development. If you do want to come join us in the members hub, we have private twin flame questions in there. No super chat required. And yes, monthly I come to you live, and during those sessions you're able to ask quick super chat questions. Now for this video, we're going to tune into your psychic energy surrounding your zodiac sign and anything that may come up through this. We will have the extension read should you be interested. Love and light, guys. Sit back, relax, grab a cuppa, and let's get into your update. Hi beautiful Pisces, we're here to do your psychic update for this week. Now, already looking at your cards. Let me not be rude. Welcome. Okay, already looking at your cards, you're tackling a circumstance. And the first thing I was hearing was the term, the courage to be disliked. There's a circumstance going on and you're having the courage to move forward. And there might have been a little bit of a pickle you had a little bit earlier, you know. Now, but earlier. Okay. The courage to stand up for what you believe in. Okay. You've also got answering the call and eagle medicine. You've got a viewpoint. You have a viewpoint at the moment. You're looking at it. There's some conflict going on around at the moment, and you're kind of like, okay, let's get down to it. A lot of conflict. You might be battling something in your mind. You're having the courage to move forward. For some of you, this is a confrontation. This is not necessarily a confrontation, but you're coming to the table and you're like, right, let's address the elephant in the room. This can be a family-related dynamic. It might be, but it feels group. There's a pickle, right? I feel you're looking back to the way everyone was working together, and the romance is coming through too. But the first energy is overall in a situation, you're standing very firm in your beliefs. Now, this can be in relation to a person, and very separately, it's almost like the courage to be disliked. You're doing what you feel is correct. You're doing what you feel is going to work best. But in your view, the way things were before was much better than where it stands currently. Okay. In your mind, somebody is being stubborn. Somebody is, and sometimes projection is the reflection, but it kind of does feel you're calling a situation out. You know, you're trying to tackle this circumstance in a very tactical approach. You're getting grounded. This can be a family-related dynamic. You're looking at the bigger picture of things. And you have a viewpoint, and it can be tunnel vision. I was mentioning this month. You can be having some tunnel vision of a viewpoint. And I said be really careful. Tunnel vision, in a sense, this month of keeping your eye on the target and the goal. But tunnel vision in this is all there can be problematic. And I'm not saying yet that's what's happening. For some of you, yes, that could be so. Where, going to extremes, this is the way it's got to be, this is how we have to deal with it. Something hasn't tied up though. Some of you are feeling in order for this situation to be successful, these areas of healing, these viewpoints, stepping up, maybe being dragged into a situation, having the courage in this romantic connection also the courage to be disliked, but to call it what it is, to say it how it is. This is causing stress. I do feel somebody's testing you, or somebody has tested. I feel it's testing. You're standing very firm on the way you see something. I'm hearing the term take it or leave it. Take it or leave it in a sense of in order to have the success with you, what would need to be so. Some of you may be traveling. Some of you're needing this person to travel towards you. But I do feel the way it's coming through is you have been through the woodworks of late, and you're working very hard to have everything you have, to get grounded, to, you know, this work. They're referring to work. The work you've done and how far you're willing to go. I'm hearing, I think it's the mic, in the name of love. One more, in the name of love. It's what you thought you would do before for love. All these songs are coming through for you, Pisces. Oh, gosh, heart. Something's going to take you by surprise. There's like just all of a sudden. It's almost like you're suggesting, implying this can be directly to universe. It can be directly to this person. You've got other situations surrounding. And I do feel when this is all playing out, it's a busy day. It's a busy day for you, and you've got a lot going on. In a pickle. That's what I keep hearing. In a pickle, a lot going on, having the courage, tackling something head on. And this situation comes at left field and really ultimately surprises you. It's almost like the person's answering the call, and where somebody might have been a bit MIA, they're showing up when you least expect it, and it's really taking you by surprise. They're kind of looking at you like, you're right. Whatever you're dealing with, you're in the heat of it. You're in the thick of it. And you're kind of looking at them like, no, you've been through this? Not fun. Whatever this is, it's stress. There's stress. I think you mutually both have been through something. And they're kind of coming and grabbing you and taking you away from a situation. Potentially because they, you know, you're both frustrated at these individuals. Again, I just feel heavy stress levels surrounding this dynamic, emotions, value systems. I think this person's taking you, and they're taking you by the hand, and it's almost like, let's just leave this one. Let's just put that back on the shelf for a minute. Let's put that on the shelf and just let them to do their pickle, and we're going to come up over here. This is how it's feeling. You may be a bit unsure, like, I don't know, you know, because you're really in the thick of it. You're not prepared when this occurs. So whatever this is, it's almost like somebody's taken something too far. They've gone way too far. And due to this, the heightened emotions coming through, you're going into protector mode, warrior, princess, warrior, you know. I just feel this frustration coming through. A lot of frustration. Yours is the only read where I'm getting a different deck. I've been guided to my beautiful green deck. Don't know the name, sorry. Although I probably should be here for the marketing, I'm really not. There's something you can't let go, and I think somebody's taken something way too far, and yeah, you've been trying to get everything in order. There might have been a person in the past. Again, we do have 8th house placement coming up. It might be somebody from the past. They might have passed over a while back. A family-related dynamic that's playing out. You know, your focus has been on all these changes, but it's been like, geez, this has been tough. This has been tough on the heart, tough on life. Some people from that point, whatever it was, from where this masculine was, nothing has really moved forward. It's kind of gone backwards. And we can feel like that, and it can feel like that this week. Be it its emotions coming, Mars is transiting into Cancer. We're going to be having a full moon in Scorpio. Skeletons in the closet are going to come out. So however this is playing out for you, This in the position of the past, how there was this conducive energy that was people were working together, being it's masculine, it can be the work that we put into connections. Something hasn't moved beyond that, and it was meant to. It was meant to evolve. It was meant to shed skin and transform. Your focus, you've been trying to focus on moving forward, but potentially, you know, you've been dragged into a situation. Choose your battles. Unable to. People keep dragging you into something. And it might be from a spiritual point of view. You know, just too much has been going on. You got rest and recoup in reverse. Too much going on. Not enough peace and sanctuary. People dragging you into situations. And you just feel it's this never-ending story. All these puns. They are able to help themselves, and helpless and hopeless in reverse. Helpless and hopeless. Nobody's doing anything, but you feel, to a degree, that something's got to give. Okay, what's going on with this romantic interest, please? Okay, they want you to shift your focus. They want you to know that this is up, this is coming. I do feel financially they may have a lot to offer. And this isn't that that's all they have to offer. They want, in some shape or form, it feels as though the value they're bringing to the table is not only spiritual, emotional, but it's also financial support. Whatever this is, they're coming equally. They know that there's reciprocation here, and they're wanting to offer that to you. I feel you, Pisces, are wanting to give this to energies point blank zero. You're nurturing, intuitive. Nurturing. Family. Intuitive. You sense. But there's a bit of aggro energy here. You've got the you've got the energy to do it, but is it for you to address? Let's see. What are they trying to show us? Yeah, conversations, yes. Talk about it. Have a talk. You might need to talk to somebody. In your mind, this is what your intent is to get people talking, but not from a taboo point of view of, let's talk about this. Let's have a chat. Okay. What will the outcome be? People can't say what it is. There's other things coming at left field that need addressing. Takes two to tango. Work with people that are working with you. It's temporary, but this week it seems testing. Okay. Love interest. They can see. They're feeling it. They can feel your energy. Family. Let's pull one for family. I do see there's one friend as well. You're a bit iffy with them. Family. It will heal. Have faith. Okay, this friend. I'm feeling a friend energy. It's a feminine energy. Yeah. You don't trust them as much. There's something unresolved here. Okay, I'm going to go into the extension and we're going to see what this pickle is. We're also going to see this romantic interest and what the deal is, but why you're very, it's like it's coming up and it needs to be addressed, what the situation is, and anything else they wish to show us. If you do want to join us, yeah, something's, a lot of emotion, something's not grounded, something isn't earth-based, right? You need to get grounded. We're going to go into the extension. If you do want to join us, the link is below. Otherwise, the next reads that we are having, bi-monthly, I'm doing astrology. It's love, career, money, you name it, in a conversation pace. And that's coming twice a month. And we're also having romance with romance extensions. Love and light. See you every Friday for the lives for the Twin Flame Collective. Take care, Pisces. Thanks for joining us. If you do want the extension read, it is in the link directly below in the box. Also, all the booking information is there. Please subscribe if you do want to have current updates relating to astrology, moon energy, twin flame path. I do have super chats, so if you do feel you can't afford a reading, you can jump through and have a question during the sessions, as well as if you haven't joined my website, please do, because I do put up notifications relating to when I'm coming live, any events coming up, and specials. Take care. I will see you later. Have a great week.